Hey everyone, so I'm going to do an all signs for Mercury retrograde. I'm just going to pull a few cards. I always say that and it ends up being a ton of cards. So we'll see. I'm pulling from the Dreamkeeper's Tarot today and the Urban Crow Oracle. And then at the end, I'm going to get you something from The Universe Has Your Back, just as a little parting gift of wisdom. These are just, I don't know, they're kind of like affirmations. I have no idea where the book is to this deck, so I'm not reading anything beyond that. I will, however, potentially read from the Urban Crow if I feel guided to. So we're going to just go ahead and start with Aries. And we're going to look at what you might need to redo, what you might need to remix, and what you might need to rethink, okay? So basically something that you might have to do over or tie up loose ends with, something like this. Remix is like something you might need to tweak or fine-tune, change in some way. And rethink is going to represent like what you might need to look out for or reconsider, that could be something you're doing now or something you're thinking about doing. So rethink is just kind of going to be what to look out for in the final position, because as most of you probably know, Mercury retrograde is riddled potentially with transportation issues, communication issues, you know, computer malfunctioning, anything mechanical, or in movement, things like this, in our thinking and communication are potentially affected. And this retrograde, which officially starts on the 25th, is in Sagittarius. And no offense to the Sagittariuses. My mom is a Sagittarius, and that's actually in my 6th house. And I'm also a 9th house sun, okay? And my Mercury is in the 9th house in Aries, but Aries is my 9th house. 9th, 10th house, actually. But anyway, my point is, Sagittarius, no offense, in my opinion, is already a chaotic energy. I don't think it's a good placement for Mercury necessarily, okay? Sagittarius can be philosophical, it can be intellectual, right? It can be very spiritual. But I personally don't feel that Mercury is very well suited in the mutable signs outside of Virgo, because that's home for Mercury, right? Virgo is a much slower intelligence, so I think that's fine. But I don't like it, is my point. I don't like it in Sagittarius. I don't like it in Pisces. I don't like it, and I don't like anything in Gemini. Gemini is too chaotic. Once again, no offense to the Geminis, because my father was a Gemini. So I'm not putting down the signs themselves. I'm putting down the energy of the planets in those signs. So now that I've said all of that, we're going to get started. Like I said, Aquarius, how's it going? Pluto just moved into your sign. How are you feeling? Let's get started. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to redo at this time? Okay. Mischief. Anything else they need to redo? Thank you. I just don't really like territory. Okay. What do they need to remix? distance. Gotta reach all the way across the room practically. Okay. And what do they need to rethink? Ooh. Insight. Finally, some fresh cards. We have Nature, number 32, and Battle. On the split, Battle is at the bottom of the deck. And I'm kind of feeling that with Mischief and Territory. I'll show you. Maybe it makes sense to you. Here's Mischief. Card number 31, 49, 14, 26. These two cards on the end, I feel more drawn to. So I'm going to clarify the first ones right away. Right. Well, this is a lot of people. I didn't even ask. I just started shuffling. Can you give me one more for specifically territory? Can you clarify territory? Thank you. 5 of Swords. Okay, first of all, you could be involved with a Libra. We have the Queen of Swords and the Empress here. And we also have the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. I mean, this feels like a betrayal. Which, I mean, I was kind of hoping it wasn't. But, I mean, the 5 of Swords is basically, it can be a betrayal. It's someone acting really selfishly. I mean, potentially, it could be somebody making a move on your person. Okay, because we have the Empress here. Gender doesn't matter. Man or woman. Yeah, it could be somebody sabotaging you or talking bad about you. 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords, to your person. Or this doesn't have to be a person. It could be them gossiping about you to try to sabotage some sort of opportunity for you. Mischief, territory. I mean, I feel like something is wrong. Somebody is treading on what's yours. Could have something to do with your mother, of course, with the Empress. The Empress is a card of, you know, a mother. With the Page of Pentacles and the Empress could also concern your money, your bank account, your legacy, your abundance, something like this. I mean, it seems serious, so let me get more cards on it. What else can you tell me about this situation? 3 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What else? the Page of Swords. Okay, now I have too much information. Yeah, Three of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like is somebody working against you. And this is in the redo position. So this is like something I feel like you need to revisit. Like, I almost feel like this is something that happened in the past, because it doesn't make much sense in the present that you would be redoing this. You know what I'm saying? So, with the Page of Swords, I mean, you could be getting delayed news, or you could just be finding out, because I did see insight right at the bottom of the deck. You could just be battle. You could just be finding out about this. Someone might have sabotaged something for you. It could have been a job. It could have been a relationship, is what I'm feeling. I mean, it could be something more complicated than that. Like maybe someone stole money from your mom, or, you know, stole money directly from you. So, you know, take it how it makes sense. But I feel like the most obvious would be someone sabotaging a connection for you, or like a job opportunity for you, painting you in a negative light so that they can sabotage something that belonged to you, really, territory, or something you felt belonged to you. So we might have to revisit that, I guess, is what this is saying. That might be coming back around, okay? For better or worse. I mean, on the flip side of things, this could be you, since we do have the Queen of Swords here and the Page of Swords here. So that could be air sign energy. Five of Swords is Aquarius energy. I had to make sure. Is Aquarius energy. So, I mean, on the flip side of that, this could be something you did to somebody else that's coming back to bite you in the ass. Just, you know, heads up. But I'm assuming this is something that, like, some information that you're getting that maybe you didn't have before, and now you're seeing things clearly, that somebody screwed you over and possibly made you miss out on something. So if that makes sense, it might be coming around. If it doesn't, it might soon. Can you clarify distance and what in the remix? 10 of Cups. One more. The Strength card. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for some of you, I feel like this could have to do with a mother, because we're seeing the egg here. I know that's weird, but that's exactly what it made me think of with the Strength card. And it's like, it seems like something coming out of the egg is like suffocating her, like a boa constrictor or something. And with the 10 of Cups, that can be about family. So I feel like some of you might need to adjust somehow the physical distance or emotional distance that you have with a family member, potentially a mother. But you know, you might need to take more distance. Maybe for some of you, you need to be closer if something bad is happening to her, something like this. Maybe you need to spend more time, but yeah. And then immediately what I felt actually when I put the Ten of Cups down is that some of you are needing to reframe like your perspective on, I feel like, how do I put that? Like how far you are from achieving like a goal, or potentially how far you are from achieving a family. I don't know, that sounds weird, but like maybe some of you feel like you want to have a family, for example, but this just seems so far off in the distance. Like maybe you thought, you know, you were on the track for that and now you're not. It could be like a time issue, right? And with the Strength card, I just feel like that could just be saying something about your own patience, and like your own skills. Like I feel like potentially this could be like a feeling of like wasting your time, or like failure, because maybe you had a relationship, you thought it was going to be your happily ever after and it wasn't, and now you just feel like frustrated, like now it's just so far off in the distance because that relationship is now gone or something like this. And like I feel like that's not, I feel like you need to reframe it by understanding that that experience has given you strength. It has given you expertise, right? It has built up your skills in that realm, whatever that may be, whether it be with, you know, taking care of a child, something like this, or I don't know if that's coming. For some reason that's coming to me. But you're that much closer, right? You've added on to the experience, so it has gotten you closer. You're not as far away as it may seem. Wheel of Fortune. It's all in the timing. It's all in the works. It's all in, and Two of Swords is underneath that. It's like you don't see Judgment. You don't see the grand scheme, like the grand plan of things, insights in the future. Can you give me one more on the distance card, though? I feel like I'm missing something. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords. Three of Wands. Yeah. I do feel like some of you think that you're like slower or something. But it's all in the planning, I feel. You just have to take it like one step at a time. You have all the knowledge and skills that you need. Like you've built them up. It's not for nothing. Like I feel like, really sincerely, I feel like it's like just out of reach. It's like almost there. Three of Wands is another card of patience. I feel like it's just around the corner. Like whatever this dream or goal or whatever it is you feel is in the distance. Or perhaps there is a distance between you and someone else, right? And you're waiting for that. You're waiting to close that. You're trying to like bring this dream of being with somebody, perhaps in a long distance relationship, right? Like the plan is in the works. It's coming together. It's almost there. That's what I want to say. Like, it will happen. You just need a little bit more patience. And you might need to, like, put your mind into it somehow. Like with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. King of Swords is you. Like, I feel like you just need, or you might need to seek an expert. Okay, you might need to ask for help from someone else. But mostly I feel that the King of Swords is you, and that you have all the knowledge. You just need to, like, make a practical, like, plan. So just kind of slow it down, take it step by step. Can you clarify insight for me, please? Woo. 3 of Wands. Oh my god, this is like the same thing. One more. Woo, we got spinning cards in both directions. Eight of Swords, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, the Star. Yeah. Well, insight, I happen to remember, I remember this. And this is kind of what I just said. This crow, what he's doing is he's moving the water closer. He's moving it up. He's putting the stones in, right? To displace the water, to push it up. So the more rocks, stones, whatever he puts in there, the higher the water rises, and then that way he can drink it. Like, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. It's just what I said. It's like one step at a time. So that's exactly what I'm thinking here, is what you need to do is stop looking at how far away something is and look at how far you've actually come. And realize that if you just keep at it, it's coming. It's getting closer. With the 3 of Wands, exactly. This just came out, or it almost came out. I saw it on the split. It's getting closer. And the 8 of Swords coming out here with the 6 of Wands. It's like, I mean, the 6 of Wands is a victory. It's like you're going to taste the success, right? Why am I... Sorry, my security camera is going off. It's freaking me out. Anyway. Sorry, it was kind of scary. It's late at night. That's why. So... yeah, as long as you don't make excuses, as long as you don't sabotage yourself or restrict yourself, you know, or fall into this trap of believing that you're failing, because if you do that, then that's what you will manifest and that's what you will call in. But as long as you keep at it, like I've just said, whatever you're hoping for or trying to manifest here is coming. You're not as far away as you think or as you feel. And this betrayal here, this backstabbing, sabotaging, whatever happened here, might kind of make it feel worse or whatever, but I feel like that's just more insight. It's just more information that you can use to add to your knowledge base and your understanding of who's on your side and who isn't, who is for you and who isn't. Everything is a learning experience, right? Okay, let's see what the oracles have. For Aquarius, Spirit, what can you tell me Okay, I thought that was a lot of cards, but I'll take them. Okay, so this one says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I do whatever it takes. I feel like that's what is going on here. Like, that's what's being said here, basically. Closer to consciousness, closer to whatever your end goal is, right? And this one says, I am the loving energy of the universe. So, just some things to ponder, some things to reflect upon, take them or leave them. I hope this was helpful, Aquarius. I'll see you next time.